What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? We about to get into it, man. What's up with everybody? It's your boy Realize Like TV. We back in the building. Um, I think this could be a good one tonight, bro. Cause a lot of people been wondering what's been going on with Byron Blake, and he dropped. He just on another channel, and it's not his channel. It's basically a channel who they follow all of, Byron Blake latest news, the battle raps and all that. So let me make sure my audio right before we get into it. Whoever that is up in the background, what's the word with it? What's the word with it, man? This would be a crazy one right here. We probably have some crazy people tapping in tonight because the names you see up in the title. But the title's what it say. What's up with it, K Love? What's up with it, love? Yeah, we finna get up into it. Hold on, let me make sure my audio right. Make sure everything's straight, man. Make sure everything's straight. Oh, okay, yeah, we good. Yeah, but we finna get into it tonight, bro. It's finna be a crazy night right here. I'm in this thing early. What's up? What's up with it, me? What's up with the designer bifocal, man? What's up with it, bro? We finna get up into it, man. Oh, let me read out my stuff before I get into it, cause like I said, this finna be alive to where. Let me go and say it in the beginning. YouTube, I am not harassing. I'm just speaking facts because what I'm about to play tonight is all facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they took Byron Blake channel. They say he was cyberbullying, harassing. But if you look at 1090 Jake channel, Ceddy Nash channel, and Whack 100 channel, they kind of do, they don't do what he do. He just exposed the stuff that they doing. But what they doing, if you just really think about it, is something like cyberbullying because they pulling up paperwork and exposing people real name, addresses, what really happened. They could cause a problem with them in real life and putting it on the internet without their permission or consent. So, it's gonna be this gonna be a night here, and my title is what it says, bro. Is what it says. Byron Blake could be taking their channels. Like, could he take their channels? Can he pull this off? Because he went over the board. He did. So all those dudes get a police report to get channel took, but they street dude. That's what Byron Blake saying, bro. Me. That's what Byron Blake saying. Like, like y'all, going to report to YouTube on certain things when you exposing rappers and exposing Big U and all the other things. But when it's time for you to answer up to the paperwork that's on your back, you wanna run tell YouTube that you cyberbullying and everything. But hold on, let me find my stuff so I can get into it, bro. I appreciate everybody who up in the building, man. Run them likes up, bro. Run them likes up. All right, let's get to it. 618 Gaming and Entertainment Zone isn't actually Byron Blake's new channel. I repeat that again. 618 Gaming and Entertainment Zone isn't actually Byron Blake's new channel. It's an independent commentary channel that has been heavily covering the massive fallout surrounding Byron Blake. It's a commentary channel about Byron Blake. Like how Say Cheese and Academics, they got their own little certain commentary channels outside of their main channel. That's what this is, bro. But we for to get into it, bro. We for to get into it. Okay. This video right here is gonna be about, can Byron Blake do it? Can he really pull off the big one? Because they took his channel. So what he doing is he went silver. and he actually get paid for pain and misery. And not just that, y'all doing the same. Like you feel me? Like what Byron Blake was doing on this channel is nothing compared to what Ceddy Nash and 1090 Jake now do on their channel. Because if you think about it, who Byron Blake really be going at? The people who expose rappers and with the false narratives, the whack 100s. So no, so you know when you going at people who doing it, they kind of make you a problem. But we finna get into it. I appreciate everybody who up in the building, man. We finna get to this clip right quick, bro. Finna get to this clip right quick.
Man. What's the word?
I appreciate everybody who in the building, man. We finna get into it. It's gonna be a
Yeah, they
good one,
got me,
man.
but that's why I'm here right now. I really just wanted to come on here, bro, and look and say this. It's kind of late because I've been up and shit. We've been doing some shit, but listen, I'm not tripping off of that shit, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Take a look at. Hold on, let me fix it. All right, y'all gotta take a look at what I'm really up against, right? Let me give you an example. You got a 1090J. His entire platform is built on exposing people and, you know what I mean, calling people out
Them facts.
for their paperwork. But 1090 Jake has never shown his paperwork from his case. Did y'all realize that? He never went and got the police report from his burglary case. He showed y'all motions. He showed y'all proper declarations and all that other shit. You know why he never showed y'all the actual police report from that situation?
Hey, I appreciate everybody who up in the building, man. Show some love. Hit them like button, bro. Hey, this shit here is so good, boy. With this banana rap, bro. This rap right here with some good weed. Oh my god, man. Cause the banana backwoods, them bitches down there like $10 a pack. I said no, I'm not gonna give y'all no $10 for no five backwoods. I'm gonna have to go the cheap route tonight, bitch. Yeah. But hey, we finna get into it, bro. Appreciate everybody who in the building. Let me read out something right quick before we continue this content so y'all can be aware of what's going on. I'm playing this first clip right here because this is the first response that Byron Blake made coming back after they took his channel. I got my TH. Oh yeah, Kayla. Oh yeah, that's what's up right there. Yes, sir. Get into it. It would be a good one tonight because I got other clips to play showing y'all that, bruh, they for to either pay some money, allegedly. They either gonna have to come up with some money, gang, or it's a possibility that we won't be seeing 1090 Jake and Ceddy Nash on YouTube. Yeah, they got some paperwork coming to them. I'm gonna play them clips so y'all can see, bro. But let me start off by saying this. Hold on. All right. What the paperwork usually demands. All right. Since he's going after them for the loss of his channel, the paperwork is almost certainly suing for financial damages, asking a judge to make them pay for loss of revenue, emotional distress, or damage to his brand. Even if Byron wants his channel, his law wants their channel, his lawyers will have to structure the actual court documents to ask for dollar amounts because that's what civil court deal in. Now, I'm gonna show y'all that clip. Just remember what I told y'all now. He taking them down through there He taking them down through there. He asking the judge to make them pay for loss of revenue, emotional distress, and damage to his brain. Because what they doing is not none compared to what he do over there. He was going it against their narrative. That's how they got Spotify up out of here. That's how they got a lot of people up out of here. Like they know how to manipulate their system, allegedly. You know, when it's a group of y'all and y'all all striking on certain things and reporting on certain things, that's manipulating the system to trigger flag and get them to review your channel and get it demonetized. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get into it, bro. I appreciate everybody who up in the building. Hey, y'all go run up 618 gaming, bro. That's what Byron Blake mostly be dropping sometime. Like I said, that's not his channel. That's just a commentary channel that he be up on. Let's get it.
Because he's the one that's telling. His family is the one that's doing all the telling. So even though he claimed he the paperwork guy, he never showed y'all his paper. And this is the type of shit that goes over people's heads. And they don't want somebody like me pointing that out. Think about the run that he has had on YouTube. And then think about the fact and really consider what I'm telling you. He's never, ever shown you the police report from his case. Never. He showed you his prison paperwork. He showed you all. He never, ever once showed the police.
Now, before we get into it, did y'all hear something about 1090 Jake? Supposed to be in some paperwork. He supposed to be, you know, a tattletale. Because, you know, allegedly that's what they do. You know, they expose people who tell. So I'm trying to see, I ain't know 1090 Jake Postman did that. You know, when Byron Blake come with it, he come with the facts now. That's why they got their page. That's why they got his page from off here. So we finna see what's going on, bro. And I know for sure he gonna be talking about Whack 100. He gonna be saying something about Eddie Boy, Whack 100, Ceddy Nash, and 1090 Jake. I got 2 videos for sure to show y'all the ones about 1090 Jake and Whack. I mean 1090 Jake and Ceddy Nash. But look, Byron got taken down for cyberbullying and harassment. But the channels that allegedly went after him do the same exact type of content. In the commentary and street news space, everyone talks about beef, drop paperwork, and goes back and forth. To the average viewer, it feels like YouTube picks and chooses who to punish based on who gets targeted by a mass reporting campaign rather than what the rules actually say. See, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And them facts to an average viewer like one of us, it feels like YouTube pick and chooses who to punish based on who gets targeted by a mass reporting campaign rather than what the rules actually say. Real talk. Yeah, we got some content up on 1090 Jake tonight. That's why I said it's gonna be a good one tonight, bro. This gonna be a good one tonight. Hold on, let me see.
Report from his case. Because it'll contradict everything.
Appreciate everybody who up
all
in the
his
building,
stories
man.
about being told on by his co-defendant and shit. It's all contradicted by that paperwork. And you see that it was actually his family that was doing all the telling on him and his co-defendant. Move forward. Whack 100. The documents say that this nigga is an informant. I didn't make this shit up. The documents say this. Whack is the one who told y'all that the feds contacted him because they heard Jay Prince and Big U talking about him on a wiretap.
What's up with the Kimberly?
If that was the case, think of all the times that they said they heard allegedly Big U talking about him on a wiretap. and ask yourself, if they contacted you that time, why didn't they contact you those times? And if they contacted you those times, why are you focusing only on that time? You know why?
What's up with Larry
Because if he
Ball Out?
tells
What's
y'all
up
the
with the
truth,
gang?
it's going to expose him and his real role in this situation. Eddie Boy is a very special case because he
Hey, shout out to everybody who tapped in, bro. We finna get into it tonight, bro. Tonight gonna be about Byron Blake. I think he finna pull the Holy Grail or the Holy Grails, bro. Now I'm just letting y'all listen to the first video he made coming back after they took his original channel. This the first video he made, responding, like letting people know what's going on about the 80 boy situation, whack 100. They lying on Big U case because they name up in it allegedly. There's gonna be a good one tonight, and he also gonna be talking about how 1090 Jake and Ceddy Nash they gonna have some paper served to them real soon that they gonna have to either pay up or I don't know that the YouTube channel might, you know, get took by your boy. It's going to be a good one, and we need them. We need them good lights. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Uh, like I tell y'all, bro, the numbers. I don't know why YouTube be playing with the numbers. Them don't be real numbers. So you know what I'm saying. Don't never mind them numbers, but we gonna have a good night, bro. You know what I'm saying, for real, for real. Let's get into it. Shout out to my boy Byron Blake. If you want to catch his content, bro, you got to go over there up on 618 gaming and entertainment. I'm gonna show it after I pop the video up. I'm gonna show you everything where you go find it. His content at where he be at most of the time now.
he he's gone so far as to claim that my channel was taken because I'm a liar. I'm putting out false information, and his lawyer proved it. However, my channel was taken for bullying and harassment. Bullying and harassment. That means that y'all going to YouTube and saying, hey, this dude is exposing me, he's bullying me.
You hear what he's saying now? I want y'all to listen to what he's saying because this about to be a good one. He's saying that 1090 Jake allegedly, Ceddy Nash allegedly, Eddie Boy allegedly, and Whack 100 allegedly all went and struck his allegedly channel and told YouTube that he harassed, he cyberbullied because he was exposing the big U paperwork, and he got allegedly the paperwork on Ceddy Nash. Because when they took his channel, Ceddy Nash came on YouTube. I got 10, 20, 15,000 for anybody who can show me paperwork that I got real paperwork in my name. I'll pay you. And I delete my whole channel. Y'all gonna see that video. I'm gonna play it. And bro got it in paperwork, like court documents, that this is about to be a silver thing. Like, nigga, either a processor or a sheriff finna be dunk 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 dunk. Here you go. You've been served. Not no B2K. So that's why my title says what it says, because I seen them videos that he put up. Can he do it? Can he get their channels? Because he went over YouTube and I'm gonna let him tell y'all what he did, bro. We finna get into it tonight. Let's get it.
Just that alone, you are, by saying you being bullied, you acknowledging that what I'm saying is true. He's bullying me because of I'm a cooperator with law enforcement. He's, so at the end of the day, man, I did what I set out to do. I came, I saw, I conquered. I was able to come through here, and all of these niggas who talk about how solid they is, I was able to show you something on them. And guess what? Not a single one of them was ever able to produce any paperwork on me. Not a single one. They went to digging up other people's paperwork and spinning narratives, and all of that will be addressed in time. But I just wanted to let y'all know, man, I'm not bothered by this YouTube. See, Whack is used to dealing with niggas whose whole existence,
Appreciate them 10 likes.
depends on YouTube. That's not my case. Got a lot of other shit going on outside of YouTube. I got a lot of other shit to do outside of YouTube. So it's not the end of the world because I got banned from YouTube. And I really got banned. They didn't just take my channel. They said I can't even create another channel, which is why I'm here on Instagram. And maybe somebody will get this and repost it or whatever. But yeah, I'm
Hey,
banned from YouTube.
that
But this just
hey, that's also where you can find Byron Blake at it, bro. On Instagram, and he got a Patreon where he be having free footage of. Like normally on Patreon, you had to buy the little membership to see the videos. He got some of his videos they out for free, right on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm hearing like that's another platform that you can go up on. Some just like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They just pay for the little $5 membership or whatever the membership is a month, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like if something ever was to happen to you on YouTube, you can always go on Patreon and drop what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Don't have to have no guidelines or none of that. But we finna get into it, bro. Shout out to my boy Byron Blake, man.
show y'all. Think of all of this shit that Wack has said about people. Think of all of the shit that Wack and Eddie Boy and 600 literally been running a campaign on Big U for years. Eddie Boy is trying to convince people that I said he's the reason Big U was locked up, and that's false. And so my channel was taken for spreading false news. That's cap. I never even said he's the reason that Big U was locked up. I actually said that I think he might have been working back in that 90 something case, before they even got in wrapped up for the robbery. I believe that might have been a setup. And he just trying to twist this shit up. But I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. But he wants people to believe that this is all a result of some false news or defamation shit. And that's not the case, bro. This is literally.
All right, now before we get into it, bro, I just wanted to say this, bro. Once again, YouTube, I am not harassing when I say this. I am not cyberbullying when I say this. I'm just asking, how could Ceddy Nash and 1090 Jake tell us stuff about rappers and deep dive in their case, like detective, and that's not harassing. But then when somebody want to go at their narrative and deep dive on what they trying to preach out to the world, saying this what happened, they want to get you struck or get something happen to your channel. I'm just trying to see like what we doing, like what we doing, bro. Like if all us supposed to be up on it, what's up with the they paying for the info? What's up with the gentleman's corner? What's up with it, guy? What's up with it, bro? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see like if all y'all supposed to be street, bro. All y'all come up here talk the street talk. Why y'all run to YouTube when somebody going against y'all narrative and trying to expose y'all? You know what I'm saying? Don't fast, Kayla. YouTube wars, but I'm just being real. Like, why run to YouTube, bro? When you can come up here and talk about Big Meats, you got Ceddy. He can come up here and talk about Gucci Man, Lil Durk trial. You got 1090 Jake. He could just talk about anybody and pull up paperwork on them and still pull in the numbers. Like, how y'all can do that, but when somebody go at y'all narrative, bro, y'all want to take their channel, like, but tell YouTube basically what's up with the Fifi, what's up with the Felicia, what's up with the love for real, for real. That's all I'm trying to see. Like, that's why I've been kind of sketchy on like doing content on these folks, bro. For real, I be sketchy on doing it on Charleston White. Cause I don't know what they Charleston White might wake up and, man, I'm for the scrape OG murder and whoever reacted to OG murder channel. Like I don't know how these dudes will feel waking up one day all because they mad and see people is rocking with other people content and say, yeah, it's by time somebody start going against their narrative. I feel like, bro, let the debation continue. Don't run the YouTube, bro. Just answer back to what's been said about you in the paperwork. Like Charles the White. Charles the White ain't ran the YouTube yet on OG Murder or the T Will dude. He ain't ran to him on me. Cause I've been reacting to all the content. Charles the White keeping the internet. So what y'all doing? Ceddy Nash, 1090 Jake. Why y'all going telling YouTube, bro? Cause you do know that's clarifying. Yeah, Felicia. Yeah, this what this video about. And what my title say is facts. I'm gonna play the video to let y'all see that he got two videos he made. One on 1090 Jake, where he got some shit coming his way, allegedly. And I ain't talking about no bad stuff. I'm talking about like paperwork, lawsuit, allegedly. And you got Ceddy Nash. He got the same thing coming his way, allegedly. Cause why would Byron Blake get up here and just dropped it? It's facts. I'm telling y'all out my mouth, bro. Like, like I miss me and Byron Blake cool. Now, what we talked about, bro, is what we talked about. What's up with the Bobby Smith? See, I just showed y'all one morning, like, look, y'all, I told y'all I be talking to him on Instagram, and y'all saying his name, but I got like everything. And I ain't saying that for no clout move. I ain't saying that for no clout move. I'm being honest, like I mess with Byron Blake, just like how I mess with Stingy. Like these folks mess with me, gang. You know what I'm saying? But man, Byron Blake just got tight because he still see that I ain't switched up yet. Even because I got monetized, I ain't switched up what I've been doing. I'm still trying to expose stuff. I'm still trying to go with the big dogs for their narrative. And me and bro just got tight to what. Just know, just know, like I can stamp what I'm for to show y'all tonight. That this shit really in motion, gang. It's in motion, bro. As we speak, it's in motion, bro. But I appreciate everybody who rocking out with me, bro. And most importantly, y'all go to 618 Gaming. I'm gonna show y'all the channel he be up on. Hold on. You see it right here. This his channel. This not his channel, but this the channel that he do commentary up on. You know what I'm saying? But this the channel right here where you can go find Byron Blake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to bro channel. He still, as you can see, he got the whack 100 badge. Like he still be, you know, dropping. I got some stuff to show y'all. I got some stuff to show y'all. That's why I said this gonna be a good one tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be a good one tonight, bro. But we finna get back to it. We finna get back to it. We was at the first video. Hold on, let me see. My eyes bad, y'all. So when you see me leaning up and shit, never mind me, bro. I can't see that little small shit. See, that was the first. That video right there was the first video that he was up on. All right, let's get to it.
Try to challenge it and say, oh, well, he ain't keeping it
Hold
real.
on.
It's pretty obvious that these dudes have nothing other to talk about than Big U. And as a result of that, they are obsessed with getting Byron Blake out of the picture. Now, this is
Byron Blake. It say I'm gonna type it in the chat for you, Felicia. But Kimberly, I'm gonna type it in the chat for you. I'm gonna type it in the chat for you. But Kimberly, Byron Blake, he was the first one to start it. I just ain't never asked him. But I know if I ask him, even if he wanna charge me for it, I don't even care. I know if I ask him, like, bro, like, is that shit true on Ceddy? He gonna be like, nigga, why would I be doing content on that nigga? That's why he mess with me, cause he like, bro, I know he ain't just making nothing up, bro. Like, bro, he done pulled paperwork up on Whack 100. That's why they took his page. He pulled paperwork up on 1090 Jake and on Ceddy Nash. That's why they took that. That's why they took his page allegedly, bro, on everything. So he got the facts. I just ain't never asked him. He probably know I want to ask him. I just ain't never asked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause every time we chop it up, it be on some. You know what I'm saying? He just be just hollering at me, let me know like, hey, I know you go live every night. I got this going on, and that should be slipping my mind. But I said, nah, fuck that. I'm for the run some of bruh content sometime this week right here. I'm gonna run a couple of bruh shit this week because there's a lot of people who still miss bruh content, bruh. See, I be trying to, do the little exposed thing, but I ain't nothing compared to like how bruh do it because I don't even know how to go find the paperwork or search for certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with bruh on that type of content. But he still be doing it on this channel right here, Felicia. I'm gonna type it in for you. Yep, you type that in, Felicia, you'll see it. You type that in, you'll see it. That's the channel he be up on. But hey, for real, like, this gonna be a good one tonight, bro. This gonna be a good one tonight. Now, this second clip right here is about Eddie Boy. I don't even know who Eddie Boy is. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't gonna come up here and cap to y'all like I know who the Eddie Boy dude is, but I don't know who Eddie Boy is. So we finna see what Eddie Boy allegedly involvement was in the spreading the fake narratives on Big U, because that's where all this stuff come from. And then we're gonna get to the clip. Want to show y'all that 1090J and Ceddy Nash allegedly got the Mr. Postman gotta come holler at him. He gotta bring them some work. Yeah, it's for to get real in the battlefield. Appreciate everybody who up in the building. Let's get it.
Crazy considering that these guys, they grew up with them, around them. They from the same place. They ran around in the same streets and neighborhoods. Yet somehow they feel threatened enough by the presence of Byron Blake that they think that they need to have him wiped from the internet so that people will actually still come to them to hear. Now, it sounds to me like the people know that they pulling legs and that Byron Blake is kicking the truth. But anyway, man, these dudes can't even help themselves from mentioning, Now, just yesterday, a video was dropped. And in this particular video, the content creator discusses how, well, maybe it wasn't yesterday. It might have been like 2 days ago. But in this video, the content creator discusses how Big U just got a huge victory, by having the judge removed from his case. Well, the judge actually removed himself. Now, in my opinion, this was a huge victory because if Big U is uncomfortable with this judge, if Big U feels like this judge may or may not have, done the right thing when it came to considering all of the evidence and information in the affidavits to get his search warrants and stuff, if he feels like something undermining was done, then he has the right to have that man removed. And if he, as the defendant in the case, wants him removed and he gets that done, That's a huge victory because they don't always have to do that. So if you feel away and you get what you want, that's a huge victory. That's it. That's all, man. These dudes are so obsessed with controlling the narrative when it comes to Big U that he decided he was going to make a video about somebody making a video.
And it's like even when you file these motions,
Hey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. Appreciate everybody who up in the building. Don't forget, I left it at the top of the screen. So everybody at the top of the screen can see it. 618 Gaming and Entertainment. That's the channel you can find Byron Blake up on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We finna get to it.
um, when you file these motions, it doesn't mean that you have a win. Oh, it's a win-win motion, right?
I guess this Eddie
I
boy.
seen Big U's paperwork the other day, and they granted him a motion for another judge to hear certain motions on his behalf. Okay, they did that. However, you have
Hey,
people.
that's dude background. He outside black like that, bro, because it look like that on my screen. So, that's whoever the dude, the Eddie boy dude talking, that's how his background look. You know what I'm saying? It look like that on my shit. I can barely see the shit. But we finna get to it.
Saying it's a big win, but they're not looking at everything in depth. This is what these people don't look at, man. And they don't keep it a buck. The system, like the judges, all the judges are in cahoots with each other. They all know each other. The prosecutors, the judges, even some of the public defenders. They all in cahoots with each other, man. They'll give you a win on something like a little bitty motion, but they're gonna deny everything else. So we don't know if they're gonna deny the suppress motion for the wiretaps. We don't know if they're gonna deny um, the discovery, but I believe they're supposed to give them the discovery. But the wiretap, that's his biggest issue. Now, if they deny that, that's not if they deny that, and by him going to another judge, it's not a big win. You know, it's not a big win. And so I be tripping off dudes on how they try
I see
to
you up in the comments, Felicia. You said just let me scrape, drop head, judge, coffee remove, and that was a worst mistake he could ever made. But it's hard to get a judge removed. You just got to have a bomb ass lawyer that can do it. Hey, I'm trying to see what's going on though. Like, I guess this supposed to be the Eddie boy dude. Cause I ain't never heard of Eddie boy nothing. I ain't never heard of him till this situation pop up. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he's spreading some false news on the Big U stuff. That's why bruh played this clip so you can hear what he's saying. We finna get into it, bro. We finna get into it. Hey, y'all, shout out to 618 Gaming and Entertainment. That's my boy Byron Blake channel, man. Let's get to it.
basically make things like he got something huge done. That's not huge, bro. When you get something huge done, that means they're gonna dismiss the wiretaps. Once they dismiss the wiretap, if they do dismiss the wiretap, now that will be huge. That will be super, super huge. But at this point right now, man, that stuff ain't huge. What he's doing is he following the motions. He's setting himself up for appeal. I already see that, man. And I see what's going on. And like I tell dudes all the time, man, I pay attention to his case.
So okay, dude must got something against Big U or something. The Eddie boy dude. Because he sound like Whack 100, allegedly. If he say he paying attention to his case, he following his case because it allegedly we for the see that Whack got some stuff going on. Like we for the see. I'm gonna let y'all see what my boy Byron Blake been putting down up over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of this Eddie boy dude. I haven't neither, but he gotta be a some type of big time blogger, YouTuber for for him Wack to be doing what they doing allegedly in this whole thing they doing. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna let the footage play. Like I said, this is not harassment, YouTube. This is not cyberbullying. I'm just trying to see like what's going on. Cause I'm new to this situation. I rock with Byron Blake and I know he ain't capping and what's going on, but I'm just really trying to see how come anybody who bring up Wack name in this big U case or anything like paperwork wise, it's a possibility that your channel get, what I'm saying, your channel could get out of here. That's crazy. So we for to see what's going on. We for to see what's going on, bro.
I don't like the dude, man. And I keep it a buck, but I'm not gonna sit there and I don't lie on the dude. But I don't see him coming up
I
out
know,
of that
fam.
situation at all, man. I don't see that. There's just too much going on. It's too many people starting to come forward. It's just too much, man. It just
And this is the part that makes the whole harassment, I'm going to the police. This is the part that makes that whole thing comedy to me because you clearly cannot make content about this topic without challenging somebody else's content. Oh, I see these dudes saying Big U had a big win. That's not a big win. They lying to you. Why do you care? Why do you care, bro? You know why you care? In my opinion, you only care because you are actually lying on Big U. You are actually spreading false narratives and you don't want another person to be coming out saying something different than what you're saying because then you are going to be required to show proof. You are going to see when you have a valid argument and it makes sense, people hate that because then they have to provide backing for their argument. They have to provide substance for their argument. And they can't do that. In this situation, bro, this dude is just, oh, that's not a big win. That's your opinion. My opinion is it's a big win. We can agree to disagree, but you can't attack me. Look at this. BB YouTube is done. He's a dummy. You can't attack a person's content and
See, he's showing y'all right there that you see what that message say? You see what that message say, don't you? Crazy work. And I'm trying to see why would dudes do that, bro? And still come on YouTube like you never told on nobody, bro. There's signs of cooperations that you will. Oh my God. I don't know what. That's why what's up with a tree shade, man? What's up with a tree shade, bro? Man, I'm just trying to. If it's content, bro, it's supposed to be content, bro. Now if a dude got your wife or your kids and your family up on there and doing some crazy stuff, then you got all right to go and report. But when you doing content, come on, man. Come on, bro. Hey, I appreciate that gift to my boy Tree Shay. I appreciate that marshmallow, that high five. You something, my guy. I appreciate that, bro. We finna get to it, bro. I just don't understand the gimmicks. I don't understand it, bro. I really don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand how y'all can expose people, but when somebody want to try to expose y'all, how there's harassment, how there's cyberbullying. Like how? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Like how, bro? It's crazy. I'm not. You good? You good? You good? You good? I already know what time it is. It's Saturday night. I know what time it is. See, I had came on. I tried to get to like 12:15, but I know on Saturdays, that'd be like the free time day. So I tried to pick my time wisely. You know what I'm saying? But I know my time zone be different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get into it, bro.
Then when they respond to you, play victim. And now all of a sudden you talking about going to the police station and filing reports and, oh, this dude is putting my life in danger. How? I'm just responding to you. You saying that, hey, I don't think that's a win. And I'm saying, I think you just saying that because this is your prior history and this is how you look at things. You biased. I'm saying you biased and I'm showing why I believe you're biased. It's public information. It's public record. That's not harass. I didn't just wake up one day and say, "Oh, I'm gonna make a video talking about Eddie Boy and just expose him." No, bro, you've been doing this from the beginning. Every time a video is made about this case that is contrary to something that you've said or put out, you take it upon yourself to try to go and discredit that person. You want to discredit the creator. You want to discredit the substance of the content when all you have to do is just tell your story and just see how it goes. You started this. So that's why it won't stop. You can go do whatever, file whatever the hell you want to file, bro. But you're not gonna interfere with a person's constitutional right to freedom of speech, freedom of press, to cover whatever the fuck they want to cover.
Hey, them facts though, bro. Them facts what he said, bro, cause that's like what they trying to do. Like, bro, all this what we doing is a freedom of speech, bro. You can't just stop me from talking, bro. When you can come up here and let the world know that Big U or Big Meech was a rat. Our Jim Jones was on the wiretap. T Grizzly in the paperwork. Or Ceddy Nash, Gucci Man told, Lil Dirt snitch, they shot up King Von. Or 1090 Jake. He like the I really don't know who all 1090 Jake be talking about because I ain't never just really gravitated to his channel like that, even though he do got a lot of subscribers. I just never really gravitated to the channel like that. But I'm quite it's quite clear that he do the same thing that Wack and Ceddy them do. So what's the problem with somebody trying to expose you? Like, what's the problem in it? If y'all can expose celebrities, rappers, anything in the news going on, why is a problem if somebody want to try to go with y'all narrative or expose y'all? Like, what makes that an issue to where you got to go tell YouTube they harassing you? That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. If you gonna do that, that means you need to start coming on YouTube talking about other folks.
Because you don't like the way it's being told. You don't like the way it's being told. So you gonna go file a report saying that you antagonize a person into responding to you. And that's what y'all got. This is called tricking you off the streets. When they say, man, don't let them trick you off the streets, this is what they mean. You got guys who they come from a good family, they mom, dad, upstanding citizens. Them people gonna call the police on you the second something bad happens. Then you got this other dude who don't even have a family. He don't even got no mom and dad. He got granny and she don't even know what's going on in the streets. So you can come by and shoot his car up and nobody gonna hear about it. The police ain't gonna get called, none of that type of shit. But the second he come through and shoot the hell out of you, he going to jail. Even if you don't tell. Because you're gonna tell your mama and you're gonna tell your sister, and they're gonna go down there and they're gonna tell the police the exact story of what happened
Yeah, I ain't
and give
lying,
them
cause
all the
you gonna
information
tell.
they need to trace steps. And that's how niggas trick you off the streets. That's how they trick you out your spot. And that's what he trying to do. The content that's being put out covering the Big U case is fire content. It's good, it's objective, it gives you the information and it allows you to make a decision without the creator putting their own personal spin on it and trying to tell you what they know off personal knowledge. Every time this dude do a video on Big U, he all man, because I know some stuff that could put him away forever. And he's saying that to make people believe
And
that
that's crazy, bro. That's what I'm trying to see now. You just said you got stuff. Appreciate them 13 likes. I told y'all the numbers be playing. It's saying like 5 people in the building, but you got 13 likes, and I'm trying to see how is that possible. But though I tell y'all, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about none of it. I appreciate them 13 likes though. But bro, that's what I'm trying to see. How, bro? I'm just trying to think. How could you come up here and say, I got some stuff on Big U that can get him gone forever? But you reporting on other people's channel to YouTube when they exposing your fake narratives of what you doing. I just don't understand it. See, I ain't gonna lie. I thought Whack 100 wasn't doing this shit no more, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna be real. I thought Whack 100 wasn't doing it. The only thing that is freedom of speech and the First Amendment, they don't exist on YouTube. They protect you from the government, not a private company, and Google is a private company. Yeah, don't facts. But I'm just saying though, if you go look at their channel, I understand everything you said, Kirby. But if you go look at their channel, bro, what they over there doing? When they do paperwork without their person consent, ain't that harassment and cyberbullying? I'm just saying, ain't it? Like all the times Whack 100 reported on people without their consent, regardless if it's public records, you did it without anyone's consent, bro. You did it for your benefit cause or the views and the breaking drama of what you trying to do on the internet. That's cyberbullying, bro. That's harassment. I mean, am I lying or am I just saying some stuff that don't make sense? I'm just trying to see. Just like when Ceddy Nash, he say stuff on Lil Durk. Or just come with his crazy narratives that he come with. Ain't this like cyberbullying and harassment? Cause you doing it without their consent. And you doing it for your own benefit because it's gonna turn to revenue if you get the views. I mean, ain't this cyberbullying and harassment? So I'm trying to see. I feel like YouTube just need to remove that off here, bro. Just let content be content. Now, if it's something that's worth getting removed off, like personal, family matter, business, of course, you got all right to go report that. Because now they taking it far than internet. They getting into your personal life and they trying to put your family up in it. So yeah, you got all right if you wanted to make that move. But how could you come up here and let us know what Big Meech did? You let us know what Brick Baby did. Loose Cannon. Man, so many people Whack. The deed on that clubhouse shit on the paperwork side, the Nipsey Hustle and Big U with the tape, and it's some stuff that Byron Blake dropped saying that allegedly Wack was supposed to have been receiving some money from the Grill program. And I guess he ain't never paid somebody. It's something like that. I'm gonna let y'all hear, but man, it's just I'm looking like, bro, like why is y'all going to tell YouTube? Just keep it internet. Keep it on the debation level. If a dude come up here and roast you, he just roast you, bro. You still got more days in the calendar to make up and still push your content out, because regardless of what, people still gonna come back to your channel just to hear what you got to say about anything, bro. Because on the internet, like your credibility, that really don't, it means something, bro. But if you got the right message with what you saying, bro, that what means more. You, it's like what type of person you is what the people accept, gang. You feel me? Look at Tekashi Ramanuda 6ix9ine. He did what he did, and he still got a big fan base. You got a lot of rappers that did what they did and still got a big fan base, bro. Like the fan base will never change if they rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand what's their purpose of even just running to YouTube all because somebody exposing that you lying and you don't know what you talking about. It's not harassment. It's not cyberbullying, bro. In my eyes, that's not. You just going against that debate. You saying, nah, nigga, you lying. You don't know what you're talking about. But, you know, it's just my opinion, YouTube. I'm not harassing, not saying nothing like that. I'm just making a debate. I met Tekashi 6ix9ine not too long ago in Vegas. Nah, man, you met Ramanuda. He had the beef of the chicken flavor, Tina. What's up with it, Tina, love? What's up with it, love? I seen you back in the cut, man. We finna get up into it, though, bro. I just hope y'all understand what I'm saying, man. That's why I had to slack up on how I be coming on here, bro, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's a lot of them videos when I was doing on Ceddy Nash and AK. They weren't monetized. I can show you in my analytics. I had to turn the monetization off because YouTube wouldn't even let it go through. And I'm looking like, damn. Like, how y'all ain't letting mine go through, but they be all on No Jumper, Clubhouse, doing all type of stuff, and it be a green light. Nigga Vlad be putting up content, it be a green light. Said to put up stuff, it be a green light. So I be like, man, bro. It's like, bro, all right, big. Let me just turn it off then. But I be like, I'm still gonna leave it up. I'm just not gonna let it be monetized. You ain't gotta monetize. I'm just gonna leave it up. It's all good. It's all good. Real talk. But I don't understand how they be getting through the door. Like how they content get through the door, gang. Like how they can go up there, how they can let y'all listen to what I'm saying. I ain't hating, bro. But how can Charleston White and Wack 100 go on Vlad, No Jumper, Clubhouse, Charleston White with the Terrence Gangster Williams show? Like, how can they go on these platforms and say what they be saying on these platforms and Vlad and them still getting a check? Terrence Gangster Williams still getting a check. Clubhouse still getting a check. No Jumper still getting a check for all this Jefe content, all this stuff that been going on. Like, how is YouTube green lighting this shit, gang? Like how? I just don't understand like how they doing it. Like like what they putting in their description, what they putting in. Like, is it a cheat code or something? Like, how is they getting green lights? And most of my shit be like yellow. I've been getting green light lately, but man, a lot of that stuff I've been doing, bro, I've been had to turn the monetization off or it being the yellow. Sometimes they be like, nah, we can't monetize this because that's going against the the ads. It ain't friendly. So I'm like, what? And I done seen AK sitting them over there talking about crazy shit. They cussing and everything. Whoop, they go ad. Nigga ad be up on Coinbase. Nigga ad probably be on Credit Karma, Chime. So I'm like, damn, those some good ads. So how they ain't green like me? I be paying attention to all it, bro. Like I ain't hating. I promise I ain't hating YouTube. I'm just trying to see like how is they how they getting green lighted like that, bro? Like how is Vlad getting all green lights on Charleston White content? Like his dollar sign is green. Like how? Or no jumper. How is he getting green lights on his content when he got whack up there? Or how Clubhouse? Maybe you had to say things for entertainment purpose only before you start your life. I mean, I do, but they don't. They don't do it. They don't do that though. If you get what I'm saying, I got everything in my description. I be like, YouTube, it's just my opinion. I be like, bro, how is they shit getting green lighted? Cause Vlad don't say none of that before they start the interview. They just go to talking. No jumper don't say none of that. They just go to talking. Clubhouse don't do that. They just go to talking. Ceddy Nash don't say nothing. Ceddy Nash just come over there. All right, y'all. Today we have like that man don't say nothing about no disclaimer. That man don't say nothing. 1090J. He don't say nothing. So I'm trying to see like, man, do they know YouTube personally? Like they must be cool with somebody who worked at YouTube allegedly. Like it gotta be something because how is all their content getting green lights, bro? And all my content, like they'll give me like I like let's say out of all this week I've been going live, it's 7 days. They gotta know somebody for at least for real, but it's 7 days out the week. All right. Now, out of all these 7 lives I do, bro, they probably green like 2 on. All the rest of them gonna either be yellow or it's gonna be up. We can't monetize this. So I had to turn the monetization out. Even my shorts, most of my shorts be like yellow, or I had to turn the monetization out. And I'd be like, how, bro? And no jumper got stuff up here. Man, Flacco. I ain't, like I said, YouTube, I'm not hating. Whack, I'm not hating. Anybody name I just called, I'm not hating. I'm just trying to see how did y'all get y'all shit green lighted and y'all still in the algorithm without getting scrubbed all these years? Like, how the fuck is, like, how do y'all do that? Like how? When y'all don't say nothing, y'all just start y'all show. Like how do y'all do that? And then if y'all want to go take somebody's channel, it's like pop goes the weasel. That bitch gone. That's why I be like, damn. I had a couple people to tell me like, be careful talking about whack, cause he'll have your channel gone. Like that night he came up in here, if he wanted to, he could have struck it that night, but he didn't. Cause I showed watching that bit all week, like, damn, he ain't strike shit. I said, all right, bet. Let me not even talk about his ass for like a couple days, and then I'll probably talk about his ass. But that, I guess that was like a little warning sign. I don't know, bro, but I done had a couple people who been on YouTube tell me, be careful. And I'm gonna be real. I had a couple people telling me, bro, to be careful on Ceddy Nash, AK a little bit, but most importantly, be careful on Ceddy Nash and Whack 100, bro. I'm talking about it have been random people, bro, that don't came under my short. Hey, bro, you better be cautious on, bro. Sapounder, they call him Sapounder. They were like, man, he'll get you up out of here. So I said, damn, for real? Then when I was doing shorts on Whack, I had a couple people like, bro, Whack could get your page gone. I had a couple people behind the scenes tell me like, Whack could get your page gone. Oh yeah, Whack and said it, they'll do that, allegedly. And I'd be like, damn, why though? And the shit they be up there doing, like, how, bro? Like, you rather get attention from the rich for the likes, clicks, and views, but you don't want to get the attention from a smaller channel or somebody who ain't on that level as you. Like I be trying to tell people, bro. The YouTube is like, it's his own celebrity world, bro. Like how you got the rap game, they got celebrities in the rap game, celebrities in the entertainment world, celebrities in the basketball world, the superstars. In YouTube, you do have celebrities. I Show Speed, the Casanets, the DDGs, the AD and Dean the Great. No cap. You got niggas like AK, Ceddy Nash, Traveler Ross, Academics, Vlad, No Jumper, Whack 100, Charleston White. They're on that. It's like they own celebrities in the internet community, bro. Like, just because they ain't a rapper don't mean they ain't a celebrity or a basketball player. You know, the internet world, they have their own type of celebrities. That's how the world know about I Show Speed, Casanet, AD, and Dean the Great. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's different strokes and different folks. Nah, I don't mess with Dogface. Nah, I don't mess with Dogface. I got a video on my channel where he told me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Whack can't mess with him. I done had him saying something to me. Man, you don't know what you talking about. So I like, what a video it where you and Whack was on the phone, FaceTime, where he was telling you how to run the play. You can't even find that video no more. I think I got that video on the channel, but no, I don't mess, no. So you just gotta understand, bro, like, it's this YouTube thing, it's a celebrity thing, bro. Like, people got their own group of, they got their own groups who they politic with. Like how you got celebrity basketball players, entertainers who got probably secret group chats. It's the same thing with YouTube. You know, everybody got each other number behind the scenes. You see, they be calling each other on each other platform. So you know, if they do that, what you think they'll do behind the scenes if they really want to get somebody up out of here? Because they in that realm. You know what I'm saying? Them folk probably like know the people of YouTube. And I ain't saying this in a bad way, YouTube. I'm just speaking facts. Because I done seen them done it for too long, and they content be green light. My shit be yellow, red, and I be like, damn, what the fuck? And them boys be dropping content, and I know it be green, cause they still be dropping. Come on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, yeah, that's true. Tree Shade. That's what I think it is too. They making they one of the ones who in this niche, cause you know YouTube got different niches. So in the hip hop blog commentary, street news, cause this what this is: hip hop blog commentary, street news, reaction. This what this whole niche is. They probably be the top dogs in this niche because when I looked it up, the people in this niche who make the most money is Vlad. I don't know about Say Cheese no more. It was Say Cheese, but I know for sure it's Vlad, DJ Academics, No Jumper. It's Vlad, DJ Academics, No Jumper, uh, Street, real life street stars. I seen their name, and it was somebody else's name I seen. I cannot think of their name, but them was the top names that I seen up on here who getting the bag, who getting bags off YouTube. So I know anything up under them, yeah, they in that realm. They still in that realm. You know what I'm saying? Cause they still affiliated with them people who in the top. See, the people in the top, they got their own crew of people who they mess with. And their own crew of people who they mess with gonna mess with the Wax, the Ceddys, the Big Bank, the Trap Lil Rosses, the Academics, the Hernandez Govan, the Charleston White. It's gonna be a mixture. That's how people end up linking up. And I'm gonna tell y'all some crazy. The world wanted Byron Blake to go on that new Big Bank interview that you seen with Ceddy Nash. That supposed to have been Byron Blake up there. But Big Bank chose Ceddy Nash. And it's salute to Ceddy Nash because you got on that platform. It's salute to you, Ceddy Nash, because you got up there, but the people wanted brother go up there. Cause every time, you know what I'm saying, I be looking at my old stuff. They be like, damn, what happened to Byron? I be like, nah, he on Instagram. He got a Patreon, and it's another reaction channel, like commentary channel he be up on. It's not his channel, but he do like little commentary up over there. You know what I'm saying? But man, this whole little thing crazy to me, bro. Only thing I know is I know for a fact it's like certain groups. See, I supposed to have been created a Discord. See, I supposed to have been made a Discord for Real Life Light TV. I'm just trying to understand and know, like, when I make it, how I need to make it, like, so I have it to where my moderators, they can be the moderators of the Discord, and like random people who join, they'll be like random instead of, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to learn how to work it and stuff. But I know for a fact, bro, allegedly, I'm just gonna say allegedly, bro, it's a group. You know how you got the Illuminati group? You got the YouTube group that they affiliated with each other. Not on no other side. I'm talking about like the way they stick together. They like dislike the the YouTube group. They the high people up in this game, in the YouTube game. Now a lot of people would disagree, but I'm telling you something that I know for a fact, bro. See, when I was doing all that content on King AK-47 and Ceddy Nash exposing the Gucci Man stuff, a lot of my shit was red and yellow. Byron Blake told me, bro, don't do that, bro. He said, nah, let them have it. Don't even do that because they can go back and get you. And not just that, they're going against the guideline because YouTube don't want content creators beefing with each other. Now, if you going against another content creator narrative, that's cool, but they don't want creators with like smoke. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So I had took a risk with this shit, bro. I said, fuck it. And after that, I like, I bet, but just know, bro, it's a group. Whole little group chat, allegedly. A group chat. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it, bro. What we was at? All right, what we was. Let's get to it. This the 1090
Well, it
Jake.
looks like the great white.
This the 1090 Jake. This the 1090 Jake clip. This the 1090 Jake clip. And what you see the title say, 1090 Jake sends shot at Byron Blake over $1.5 million lawsuit. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. These assumptions that's being presented, they ain't speculations. They ain't for content purposes. These facts, bro. For real, that's why I decided to run the content game because I was like, all right, I've been told, bro, that I was gonna go on the channel and just run some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Just go on my channel, get the content. You can do what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? But don't make it like no. That's why I'm studying saying YouTube is not no harassment thing. This like this just me speaking my opinion on how I feel about the situation that happened because I'm just being real. How can dudes come up here and tell and report on anybody, expose paperwork, and you still monetize their channel? Ceddy Nash whole channel, what he do? He got paperwork where he reading it, exposing what's going on in the upcoming case that he was reporting on. Legal commentary reaction. That's what that's called. And truth be told, that's what YouTube put me in the category at. Because when I went, looked and researched and just checked and see, like, man, what type of channel I got? They put me up in the legal reaction commentary channel. Just like Ceddy Nash, the 1090 Jakes, the academics, because they like to break down legal stuff. They commentary on legal stuff and react to legal documents or something serious that was going on trying to, so I was like, damn, why would they put me like that? We just like the other night, AK said, I don't really have nothing against Ceddy. I mean, it's like you see, it's, like I told y'all, bro. It's allegedly it's a group chat. Allegedly, it's a group chat. Allegedly, it's a group chat. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a group chat, not a group. Allegedly, it's a group chat. So if you know what group chat mean, what goes on in the group chat? Allegedly. Let's get to
Hey, Blood 1090 Jake has decided that he is going to keep pressing the line on the boy. And I find it funny, man, that all of a sudden after the Byron Blake channel was removed, all of these guys got so much stuff to say about Byron Blake. But the greatest blood to ever be a blood in the Florida Department of Corrections has decided he was
no
going to
cap,
jump in.
bro. If I had Patreon, yeah, I can really show some shit, talk about some shit, call bruh. Hey bro, I'm on Patreon, bro. Let's talk about this. Like ain't no guidelines up there. Or he stands you up. That's why I'm trying to be, I'm trying to get to you the best way I can. But it's not a group. It's a group chat. Allegedly. It's a group chat. What's up with it, Ty, bro? What's up with the gang? Hey, I'm just looking at my phone. Appreciate that gifted, bro. My fault about that. Cause on screen, y'all, show me all that. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. What's up with it, gang? We finna get into it tonight, man. We got Byron Blake. He pulling the grand finale. I want to know, can he do it? Cause he got the work. As Wack 100 say, you gotta have the work. Byron Blake got the work. You stick around. We on the 1090 Jake shit now. Where he respond back to Byron Blake. Cause Byron Blake allegedly is going at him for $1.5 million lawsuit. Some similar. You say any updates on the Big U case? I just played some stuff on you gotta go on you see this what I got in the chat, 6 at the top of my channel, 618 gaming and entertainment. Type that in. And that's the channel that Byron Blake is putting the updates on over there. You know what I'm saying? I had just played some stuff on but the stuff you gonna see me play tonight, Ty, it's gonna be about Big U because that's allegedly why they took his channel. They name is in that case. Allegedly, I'm trying to, cause I can't just, but allegedly, Wack and the dude Eddie Boy supposed to been lying something up. Allegedly, Wack was getting money from the grid program, like Big U, like allegedly. So we for to see what's going on, gang. We for to see what's going on. Like tonight gonna be a crazy night. Like I'm telling y'all, I ain't expecting to do no high numbers tonight because I know the type of title I put up, what was gonna happen. But I appreciate everybody who up in the building because this finna be crazy.
In a great white blood mobile and pull up to the YouTube streets to let people know that Byron Blake is not somebody that you want to deal with. He I think he was this is one of those kick you while you down moments. He think that Byron Blake is down, so hey, let me kick him a little more. And this is also one of these moments where he gets to relate to his idol, the guy who he idolizes the
Yep,
most.
yep. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't even do it for that no more. I just do it to build because I understand I'm just getting on YouTube, so I see like see I ain't used to making videos because videos be taking up a lot of time because I had to edit it. I had to add stuff to it, and it take a long time for the video to load up. And I be using my phone a lot, so I be had to delete a lot of stuff out my phone just for the video to upload fast. But I'm gonna start for sure doing videos. I ain't got no choice because I know I'm gonna go live every night. So YouTube kind of put me in the algorithm, in the live screen algorithm, where I'm guaranteed to do some type of decent numbers. It's just the shorts and the videos. I just gotta drop more. That's all it is. But I'm gonna make sure I start dropping videos more. Camera for real. I've been like Stingy K been told me to start doing this shit. So designer by Focus, he been telling me to do it from the jump. Like, nah, drop the video, drop the video. It just I got so hooked to going live. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, bro. Appreciate everybody who up in the building.
Mr. Wes Watson. So y'all know how we do, man. I'm gonna run the clip and then I'm gonna chime back in, but I gotta let y'all see this first because this is funny, actually.
Just recently, I made a YouTube short, right? I made one video responding to somebody who at that time had made 77 videos on me over like the last year, 2 years, something like that, right? Been speaking on me for more than that though. But they made 77 videos on me. I made one video immediately. Oh, I'm suing them. I'm suing them. I'm suing them. And these type.
See, that's why I do it though. That's why I do it though, Kimberly. I ain't gonna lie, cause that's how I got Ty, Tina, Felicia, Black King, Larry Ballout, Steven, OT, Reggie, you, Kayla. Like that's how I got all my day one people going live. And my lives be lit some nights. YouTube will throw me in that algorithm. And then some nights they'll play with it. But like now, like how you see the numbers low, watch when we get off, that big probably still say it was close to like 1,000 people that came in. You be like, damn, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers be playing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because when AK get off live, like he have a big number. Instead of that 1,500 and 1,000, that should be like 30, 40, 50, 60,000 people that just watched it. You know what I'm saying? And still more gonna come. So, that's why I don't be tripping. But I look at it like an algorithm game. You feel me? Because they've been doing YouTube for like going on 10 years. Like all these people I'm going against, 1090 Jake, Ceddy, AK, they've been doing YouTube for some years. Academics, he been doing it for some years. Like Ceddy Nash been on YouTube for a long time, y'all. On God. Like this dude been on YouTube for a long time. I think he been on it longer than academics, if I'm not mistaken. He been on here a long time. So when you've been on here for so long and you've been in the algorithm for so long, it's like I gotta just find my way in the best way I can. Like this year here, you probably just see me doing straight lives. I might do shorts, might do videos, but for sure I'm doing live. Then next year come, I'm still gonna be doing the lives, but I'll be doing more videos. And then it'll be like the next year, it'll be like, all right, now I'm doing more shorts, more videos, more lives. So now I don't work myself in the algorithm in 3 years time, showing YouTube that I can go live for a year straight. I can do the videos for a year straight. and I'm gonna do the shorts. So it'll kind of work you in that algorithm, so you can be in there where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody for rocking out with me, bro, because this would be a crazy one here tonight, bro. He responded back to Byron Blake because Byron Blake got that lawsuit coming. Allegedly.
Of bitch ass people, other people you just have to avoid, because they're the same ones that will try to antagonize you and instigate a situation until you punch them in the fucking mouth, and then they sue you and press charges on you. And that's
Oh,
realistically
YouTube, that's not me. That 1090 Jake, that's not me, because he doing a whole lot of cuss. And that's what I be trying to see. Like, how is this content that he's dropping, where he's saying all these cuss words, being offensive? Like, look how many cuss words he just said. Like, how is they getting green lighted? I'm just asking a question, YouTube. I'm not harassing. I'm not hating. I'm not cyberbullying. I don't have no problem with 1090 Jake. I'm just asking a question. How is they shit still in the green light after all these years? 1090 Jake got like 1.8, 1 point, like a million subscribers. You say it's his ad partners. They are the largest and they make more money for YouTube. See, I gotta find out how I get certain people that can do ads on my channel. I gotta find out how did it go. You see how they reaching out to people who affiliated with the YouTube, so now they channel can be safe regardless of what, because they gonna make money for YouTube. So I understand why YouTube is not throwing me in that algorithm yet, because they looking like, nigga, you ain't making us no money. Like how they making us some money on the people you talking about. They making us the money. So we gonna keep them right here. You just gotta find your way up in here. I understand it, but golly. Can I take y'all out to eat? Let y'all come meet my wife and kids, so y'all can understand my life, so we can talk about some things. Like, come on now, what we doing? I'm just trying to see how did they stay in the green like all these years with the content that they make, bro. And I don't even do content like that, bro, and my shit be in the yellow or red. They don't even green like me, bro. My dollar signs don't be green. They be yellow and red. I'm trying to see how they been doing it this long. Like, how? Bro, how?
what it is. It's not about, oh, I'm gonna prove you ain't tough, you ain't, because the second something happens that you don't like, you press charges, you try to sue, you do this, you do that.
The funny thing about this is in this video where he's mentioning these bitch ass people that you gotta stay away from, he fails to mention that in his one video that he made responding, it was full of lies. He failed to mention that this dude, this guy who made these videos about me,
But that's the thing though, Kimberly. I'm so scared, bro. I don't even think I want to mess with it, bro. Just give me a decent crowd. I don't even want that crowd. If they gonna do all what you just said right here, I don't even want it. I'm scared of that. Cause then that's like it put me in position of power on YouTube. Like I wanted the righteous way, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the righteous, I wanted a way to where like I earned this, not cause they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, it's on some stuff like, oh, this nigga done, oh, YouTube didn't know about this partnership type shit. You know, like cause you got your own channel on their platform. Cause we working for YouTube. So it's like you trying to build yourself, build your brand, not through YouTube. See, like right now, everything I'm doing is through YouTube. Every donation, every gift, membership, whatever this gets sent, gifted to me, YouTube get a nice percentage out of it. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I had to think, like when dude, I don't know why my computer still trying to do that. Like when dude, prime example, when a person sent $5, I only get $3 and I think 41 cents, or I think it's the other way around, and I get lesser, and YouTube get the 341. Like when Dunk 42, which he probably never come back to the channel. I don't know, cause I made him a moderator, but he was the first person to send $100 to the super things. Out that $100, I think YouTube at that $100, bro. I think they took like, could they get a cut out this shit, bro? I think they get like I think they get like 60, 70 $70 out there. Cause it's a percentage that they get. So I understand why dudes be having their cash out and they Chime and PayPal link up saying, nah, donate to the channel. Don't, I understand it. I understand the ones who do that not for the begging purposes. Like when you just see their cash app link just on the channel and they ain't telling you to donate, I understand why they have that on there, because they saying like, look, send this to me directly. Like if you want to buy the membership, but send this to me because YouTube get a cut up out of it. So that's really why I don't trip, because I'm like, all right, like y'all getting the cut out of everything. Y'all ain't paying really nothing, and y'all ain't throwing me in the algorithm. So like, what we doing? But I don't even look at it that way, because I come up here to entertain, get in the algorithm, and still get my point across, because I know people like to hear me react on certain shit. They like to hear me talk shit. They just want to hear my response probably on what's going on. And I'm cool with it. I promise you I am, because I just started YouTube. So I'm grateful for that shit. That's why I do it every night. You know what I'm saying? But if I ever just hit big 1 month or 1 week, 1 day, have me a good week where I can just sit back and chill, I ain't got to go outside, man, you down there gonna see me on this bitch a lot. I'll be down there going live after everything that happened down there and still doing my regular live at night. I know I would. That's why folks bypass super chats and put up Vimo and Cash App. Yep, that's not fair for YouTube to get a cut of something people in your chat send you. Yeah, I'm being real. I ain't lying. I just be grateful that I get it. But then when I look, I be like, damn, why them numbers look like that? And I be like, oh, I forgot YouTube, they get like a 55. I think it's like a 55 or 60%. Appreciate that Tree Shade for that gifted, bro. You ain't had to do that game, but they get like some type of, they get a nice percentage. Like I'm telling y'all, bro. Everybody who get a membership, I think I only get like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it said $3.41 off each person. So like if that person spent the the membership at $5.99. So plus taxes probably like $6.40 or $6.30 or $6.20. YouTube is going down there take half of it and give me the change. Of each person that do that the same way with donation and super chats and gifties, they gonna take a percentage out of this shit. And I'll be like, all right, bet. Well, at least it's showing y'all that my channel can generate money other ways. So, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we finna get to it, bro. We finna get to it. Cause I don't want to get too deep up in it. I don't want YouTube to think that I got a problem, because I don't have a problem. I just got a problem with the system and how this thing work. Like how these dudes like 1090 Jake and Ceddy Nash, the Whack 100s, the Vlads, the No Jumper, like how do they content be green light, bro? Like how? That what Tina told me. She told me though I probably need to try to go to Kick because their percentage is more high. You know what I'm saying? But I think they shit kind of different because you have to get. I think you had to have 75 consistent people watching you, and you had to have the hours a month. Now the hours ain't shit, but you know what I'm saying. What up with it, Anthony, bro? He say make shorts, chop your lives easy. I mean, I do shorts, Anthony, bro. I do shorts. It just I'm used to I'm used to doing live. Yeah, see, I got TikTok. Oh, you said Kick and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I sure can. I just ain't hooked it up to my screen yard or nothing, but I'm gonna try to get something going, bro. But it like I understand what they got me at in the algorithm now on the videos and short side. That's why I go live so much. You don't chop it up. I don't know how to do that, gang. I'm new to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead shit. Like, this is a learning process for me, bro. I just know how to put the titles in, hashtag, create the thumbnail. I know how to make shorts. I know how to make videos. But like after my live, I don't know how to go back and chop it up into a video unless I screen record it. Now, if I screen record it and then put my little piece up in, it can be a video if I screen record it. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't never took the time to do it. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. I'm gonna get right. 'Cause I be busy through the day. You know what I'm saying? I work for myself, so it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? But I know I gotta drop more videos and more shorts. I just got so used to going live, bro. That's how I get people. That's how I got you on my channel. That's how I got all these people on the channel. Most of them came from my shorts. But that's how I got most of my people who rock with me. Going live, building the community. So I like, all right, the first year, I'ma just try to build a community. Yeah, I'm live right now. Yep, but that's all I'm gonna do. Like the first year, I'm just gonna try to build my community up. And then after that, I'm gonna try to go hard in the paint. You know, so I'm just gonna try to go hard in the paint the best way I can, shit. Especially if I can save a little bit more of this money up, I can be on YouTube more. Like responding back to this content, responding back to this. You know what I'm saying? I can do it more. You know what I'm saying? But shit, boy, it be real in the battlefield, man. It be real in the battlefield, boy. Them bills don't stop. Food got to stay in this bitch. Gas high. You know, I got my needs and want. Wife and kids, they be wanting shit. So, you know, it's like, shit, man, you got to make that shit work. Especially when all your bills down there look like a fucking car note, and I'd be like, what the fuck going on? Like, how the fuck is this even possible? Like, for real, like, I just gave y'all folks all this money. Now the next month come, it's like this shit, rinse, wash, and repeat. Like, y'all just copy and paste and shit. Like, oh, nah, it's some going, some ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get to it, bro. We gonna get to it. See, I had to stop gambling. I used to like to gamble a lot because I always thought I can hit the Mississippi lottery ticket. Because you got to hit 5 numbers. I hit 3. Just like the $3 ticket, the scratch out ticket. I won 500 out there off a $3 ticket. But if I ever hit big on that big boy, oh yeah, you gonna see me all on that big boy. It's gonna be love. It's gonna be up and popping. Then
He makes it sound like crazy, like he's made 77 videos about me in a 2-year time span. Like, bro, it's a series, bro.
appreciate
I
that.
mean, shit, I can't help it that they want season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I can't help that. It's 1090 Jake Exposed, nigga. This shit hot. You've made such a impact with this paperwork shit, you know, and people are now interested in your story, and they interested in a very thorough breakdown. And I just so happen to be the person with the tools necessary, you know, to do so. So, you know, he tried to make it sound crazy, but trust me, it's worth a watch. Anyway, he doesn't like the fact that he was exposed for only serving 8 days on the main compound. He talk about B-Dorm, he only did 8 days and not 8 consecutive days. He doesn't like the fact that 1090 Jake Exposed produced witness statements from 1090 Jake himself, claiming that he was assaulted. He was hit in the head with a rock and a sock twice while he was.
Ooh, wee. Hey, hold on. Let me see. Can y'all? Oh yeah, y'all can see that. Y'all can see that in the phone. I can see it on my phone real good. But man, see, I ain't know. Hey, we finna get to it, bro. Shout out to my boy Byron Blake, man. Shout out to Byron Blake, bro. We finna get to it tonight, bro. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Sitting in count position and he balled up and waited for the officers. That's a far cry from him telling us stories about slitting people's throats and all of that. And he definitely don't want us seeing the grievance that he wrote saying that he's been told.
Bruh, I ain't gonna say nothing. He told y'all who this content on. He telling y'all who did the paperwork. I ain't gonna say nothing. You seen the name as the paperwork being written down. He told you who the content is on. Oh man, goddamn, bro. Let's get to it, bro. I ain't gonna say that. Cause they can get my channel, you know, probably touched. Because I ain't saying nothing. Regardless if y'all see what's going on. Long as I ain't saying nothing. Yeah. But he told y'all who this video up on. This is the paperwork on the person that the video up on with the name and the nah. Yeah. What up with my boy Timbo Slice? But you get what I'm saying. Let's get to it. UGK, Pimp C, ho.
That if the staff can't get him, they'll send inmates, and therefore he is unsafe at Lancaster CI. He's not safe in the main compound. He's not safe in confinement. He don't even want PC because he don't want to be in that prison. He doesn't like the fact that all of this information was brought out. And he really doesn't like the fact that even though he made a video entitled it Byron Blake Exposed, the video didn't really expose anything about Byron Blake. The entire narrative was, you know, fabricated. Oh, Byron made a video saying that I must be a cop because my grandfather's a cop. Byron never made a video saying that. He never made a video saying that. So You created this pathway through that statement to give you an ability to attack a person's family.
Okay. So Byron Blake basically saying that he never called bro no police. He said it himself. Y'all just heard Byron Blake said it. He said he never called 1090 Jake no red or no police. So so we for to see what 1090 Jake got so furious about because bro was reporting on some stuff. Like I'm just trying to see. Like we for to see what's going on, man.
And try to use their paperwork against him. You know, he couldn't find no paperwork on Byron Blake. So what did he do? Well, I got to make it seem like he said the stuff that applies to my family applies to me. And then that way I can say the stuff that applies to his. A really, really, really elementary school deflection tactics. But we have to remember that his target audience is kids. Remember, he said, hey, my message is for the kids. You know, my message is to show these kids that the youth
Shout
and
out to
show them
Mississippi,
that
bro. They want me.
these rappers ain't who they pretend to be. So you don't go out here and do what these rappers do. And I'm pretty sure that his algorithm has been built on something like that. So whatever. But yeah, this dude, he just sending shots because he got exposed, and he's really upset that he was so desperate to respond. He got put in a corner so bad, with the actual truth coming out about him, that he had to go make up some stuff. And now he's trying to use the fact, oh, he said he's gonna sue me, he's a bitch, and all this shit, trying to make it seem like he getting snitched on or something. Like I said, Byron Blake Jr. is not suing you. Byron Blake Sr. is suing you because, for one, you defamed him with false information, and for two,
Y'all hear what going on, man. Y'all hear what going on. Y'all hear what going on, bro. Shout out to my boy Byron Blake, man. Because like, bro, y'all can't be up here doing this, just making up narratives on people, bro, and they be false. And thinking like this just gonna be content. Man, you go to the police, bro. The police has a direct number to get in contact with YouTube. I'm telling you, bro.
you had no business even doing that. You had no business bringing him up, bro, and in that light. You fabricated that story, bro, about your grandparents and the reason why they were mentioned and the narrative of why they were mentioned. But that's another thing. Anyway, if y'all want to see more of 1090 Jake exposed, y'all got to go sign up for the Patreon. I'm going to put the link in the comment section. I'm also going to post a link to it on the community tab. Make sure y'all get over there and
All right. That's allegedly the first warning. That was the first warning. Now we finna get to the WAC 100.
Whack 100 and his group of minions are determined to keep their headlines dominated when it comes to Big U. But one thing that I've noticed is that each time they open their mouth to speak, they contradict themselves. Each time that they open their mouth to speak, they put out more false information. Now, this is strictly for educational purposes. Y'all know I gotta be cautious with these guys. They like to claim that they being harassed and all of that. But this
Hey,
is
this is entertainment purposes only. WAC 100. This is entertainment purposes only, bro. Cause I know about the group chat. I don't want no smoke, bro.
strictly to educate you guys on the social media aspect of these cases. A lot of these people really don't have a clue what they talking about. They just getting on here saying stuff, partially because they dislike the person who's involved, and the other part is they want to seem important. They want to seem like they know something. So today we're gonna just be taking a look at just a few contradicting statements that Whack 100 has made when it comes to Big U. And we're gonna start with comparing his statement to what Eddie Boy said, just to show you that even though these guys be on the same team, they not even on the same page. In reality, it's a hatred for Big U that's driving them, and they just running around repeating bad information though. We ain't gonna waste no more time though. Let's check this out. First, we gonna listen to what
Them facts, Timbo. That's all I was saying. Like, why they doing it, it's not gonna hurt y'all pockets, bro. It's not gonna hurt y'all, bro. If y'all got caught slipping, y'all fan base is still gonna rock with y'all, regardless, bro. I done seen this happen numerous of times, bro. They do it in wrestling. They do it in the NBA. Regardless, if Curry ain't never got to go back to the NBA Finals, you still gonna have people out here saying Curry the best player out of all time. Oh, Curry better than Shea Alexander. Oh, LeBron the GOAT. LeBron the GOAT. Regardless of what. You know, people still got their own core, their own fan base, bro.
Eddie Boy had to say. Of course, Eddie Boy claims he's the expert. He's the one going to the courthouse. So we're going to play him first.
They don't.
But
They
this
don't,
just like a
Timbo.
little short update to let you guys know that he had 3 motions. They got denied. The government is saying bring that shit on. This was a loss for him. You know, I don't I don't know why dudes be talking about this big win, and it just kills me, man, how dudes don't keep it real, bro. Dudes really don't keep it real, bro. Just because they granted him a motion to go in front of another judge, man, that don't mean shit, bro. Now, let's keep it a buck. Them people don't go against each other.
Hey, them facts, Timbo. Them facts. But I was using it for an example. That's how most people think. They still feel like Curry and LeBron is they GOATs. You got some people who feel like you said, they feel like Kobe they GOATs. You got some people who probably feel like Larry Bird they GOATs. You know what I'm saying? But the majority, they down there gonna be like, just like right now. I don't care what nobody say, bro. If I was LeBron James, I go play with Curry. Because, bro, they're gonna be some of the best basketball that we gonna see. Cause ain't now one of them gotta do too much. They ain't gotta do too much. Do you know how many people still be double teaming Curry? They still double team LeBron. With a Draymond? Man. Like, bro, if he go to Golden State, the ratings gonna go up, bro. If he go back to Cleveland, it's gonna be all right, because I don't like how James Harden been performing. So I just don't see that matchup getting them a chip. You know what I'm saying? Because look how Russ was. Russ did his own thing, regardless. So think about it. James Harden, he couldn't do it with Kawhi. He couldn't do it in Brooklyn. Yeah, I know he won another ring. I know it ain't about the money. I was just saying to go out, if he gonna go out strong, see, that's what I'm saying. Curry about to be done too. That's what I'm saying. If LeBron want to go out strong, bro, he got to go to Golden State, gang. There's legacy over there, bro. Because him and Curry at least got 2 more years left up in them, bro. They got another year left up in the tank because LeBron said all the time. I think LeBron said he trying to play till he like, what, 45, 44? So, you know, Curry, I think he the same way. So if they just add a couple young pieces around them for the bench and let them start, man, Golden State gonna be a problem. If they can get niggas to come off the bench, some good starters, some good people that agree to, yeah, I backseat and come off the bench. Man, them folks gonna be clutch. But let's get back to the content. I had to respond back to you, my boy Timbo, because that's gonna be something to see, bro. Everybody is gonna watch that Golden State game. Like, think about it. Even if LeBron go back to Cleveland, it's gonna be all right. If LeBron go with Giannis and Bam, it's gonna be all right. Even if he go to the 76ers with Jaylen Brown and them, it's gonna be all right. It ain't gonna be like glorifying. But if he go to Golden State with Chef Curry, the baby assassin, man, boy, man, bro, it gonna be so many people watching those games every time they play. So many people gonna be betting money on those games every time they play. It's just gonna be better for the NBA game. It's gonna be like some old school versus new school type shit. But let's get back to the content, man. I hope LeBron go to Golden State. Like, don't go to Cleveland. Don't go to Miami, bro. Go to Golden State. Like, forget that. We done seen you played in the league healthy, and you come back and still playing like you 30 years old. We done seen Steph Curry. He still got it. He just need the other pieces around him. We see this. Man, go to Golden State, bro. Just go to Golden State, gang.
We the ones go against each other. So they're going to make sure everything is in place. It was never no big win. The man still fight for his life. He's still in the shoe. He might get another superseding indictment. I believe everybody that turned on him.
I don't know, bro.
Everybody that was rocking with him. Everybody he helped get some bread. Everybody he trusted. Everybody he felt that he can control. They didn't all turned on him now. His next court date is this week coming up on the 15th. They're going to set a date for the wiretaps. And that's going to be the big one.
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all the glitch too, bro. For all the people that play 2K, the males that we got in the building that play 2K, I'm going to tell y'all the glitch. Even if you got females that play 2K basketball, like if you playing My Career and you want a superstar, they record got to be bad, bro. You got to go, wait till you get All-Star season. Wait till you get an All-Star. If they record bad, you go get them, bro. Bro, I got Kawhi Leonard on the Wizards with me. It's me, Kawhi, Clint Capela, Alex Sarr, and Jordan Poole. And I'm going to trade. My next trade I'm going for is Devin Booker or Zach LaVine. With me, Kawhi. Like, I'm doing all this through My Career. You catch them when the record's low and ask for a trade. They going to be over there, bro. And by the next 4 games, nigga, I swear to God, that's a whole glitch. Now, don't tell nobody that I told y'all the glitch up in My Career. Because, you know, a lot of people don't play My Career because they be in the pod. But in order for your My Career to be jumping, all you got to do is when you get to All-Star season and you know you the truth on your team, when it's time for you to ask for influence, the coach influence, don't do it early in the season. Wait till you get close to All-Star. like about a week before All Star, and you go ask to trade whoever you trying to get, bro. If they like say for instance, if you trying to go get Steph Curry, Steph Curry, out Golden State, and they record bad. Either one, PlayStation or Xbox, bro. It don't matter. You just gotta catch them when that record low, bro. You gotta ask them when the record low. When the record low, you can go get anybody off their team if they record bad, bro. The team is gonna trade the pieces for them. They don't give a fuck if they had to trade one of them bigs or your shooting guard. Like I'm trying to get rid of Jordan Poole and trade him for like Devin Booker with Kawhi Leonard beside him and Clint Capella and Alex Sarr in the paint. Cause boy, them boys is the truth. Them 2 7-footers. Like, bro, we just played Wemby and them. We beat them last year up in the playoff. Wemby couldn't hold up. I'd rather play Fight Night. Yeah, but we finna get to it, bro. We finna get to it. But I just told y'all a little glitch, guy.
Can y'all just hear the disdain in his voice? Like, it's so condescending. This dude really, and listen to the contradictions, right? He says stuff like, them people don't go against each other. We the only people that go against each other, while simultaneously going against somebody that would be considered your people, but he's not your people because you dislike him. You know, like these dudes' message be all over the place. You can't preach that while at the same time doing what you're doing. Anyway, y'all heard what he said. According to him, 3 of Big U's motions were denied, and he has another motion hearing coming up. You know, the status conference is on the 15th, and then they're gonna be setting the actual date for that motion hearing. Telling you that a couple of his motions may have got denied, but he still has hearings coming up on the other motions. Now, if you listen to Whack 100, he over there talking like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at what people been saying, talking about he's gonna beat it. I'm like, I don't think so.
You know, they just denied all his motions yesterday.
Wait, they did what?
They didn't. I'm gonna send you this shit. They denied all his motions.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna send them to you right now. They just did all the motions he filed back in March. They just denied all of them.
Yeah, he's not gonna beat this. He did too much dirt to people.
See, he talking about Big U, y'all. He talking about Big U, bro. Hey, Ty, if you still in the building, this the Big U stuff, bro. He talking about Big U. And I'm just trying to wonder and see, like, bro, why you so concerned about Big U, bro? Like, why you so concerned about Big U, gang? For real. Like, you just concerned, like, you worried if he finna get out, what he gonna say, if he got access to a phone. Like, man, gang. Like, did you talk? That's what all matters. Like, did you talk, bro? Did you have something to do with Big U? This ain't me saying that you did whack. I'm asking. I'm just asking.
Too many people tell us it's too much.
It's too many people. He did too much dirt, and he felt too untouchable.
Man, these birds and goofies be so desperate for content. When they say stuff like, I seen somebody saying he was going to beat it. Y'all know who they talking about, man. Y'all know who and it's funny to me that all of you people feel like y'all have to make a concerted effort to go against what's being said. One guy say he going to beat it, and now you got 49 other people saying, no, he's going to lose, and making videos and trying to drown that out. Everybody wants to target that person. And to me, it's like one of those things where people see you and view you as smart, and then other people want to be viewed that way. So they just insert themselves looking for a chance to one up you, because everybody want to have that feeling that they smarter than a smart person.
Don't fact.
On the flip side of that, I just be being objective and telling y'all how I see it from my point of view. It's hard for me to take any of these guys' words when they clearly contradicting themselves in line. I mean, just listen. Eddie Boy said they denied a couple of motions and he got some more coming up. Wack is on here saying they denied all of the motions. Did y'all hear him? They denied all the motions. Every motion, they denied all of them. So clearly these...
Hey, he ain't lying, gang. That's like some King AK-47 and Ceddy Nash shit. What I let y'all hear them saying that they had the real footage and they stories weren't adding up. It's like the same thing. If Wack just said all on denied, but we just heard Eddie Boy saying that some of it denied. Not all of it ain't denied, so somebody don't know what they talking about, bro.
Dudes are not on the same page, but also very clearly their agenda is to make this situation look as bad as possible for Big U. If he didn't lose all his motions, why would you be on here saying that? Other than the fact that you want people to believe that he lost all of his motions for whatever reason. And then I want y'all to pay very close attention to this. As it gets closer to trial time, these dudes appear to be targeting Bear Claw. Y'all notice that? And even with the shit with Bear Claw, you can see there is a clear contradiction in what they are saying in regards to how he is handling and dealing with his own situation. For example, I want y'all to hear what Eddie Boy had to say about Bear Claw.
You got Bear Claw. This dude, man, I don't like this dude for nothing in the world. I think he's the biggest buster I ever seen in my life.
Who is Bear Claw? See, I don't even know who Bear Claw is, but I gotta find out who that is. Yeah, I gotta see who is Bear Claw. The only Bear Claw I know is from Shipley Donuts. You know, they got the Bear Claw donuts. Them bitches good as a motherfucker. It's the only Bear Claw I know, bro. I ain't being funny. I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? That's the only Bear Claw I know from Shipley's. And them bitches good, bro. You got the Bear Claw. You got the cinnamon twist. Man, them bitches good as a motherfucker. I'm up here think this nigga talking about some Shipley's. He got me hungry and shit. I'm like, who's Bear Claw? I never heard of nobody named Bear Claw, but we finna get to it, bro.
Dude used to sit there and talk about me like a dog, just because I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even know this dude, man.
Now, I got to stop it right there for a quick moment because yesterday when the video dropped and I was saying, man, Eddie Boy don't even know Bear Claw. It was people going, how you know who they know? You not from over there. You don't know who they know. And man, he don't know the man. He said it. So y'all was highly upset at me for repeating something that he said. He said he don't even know the man. He don't even know.
Nah, I know who you talking about, Kimberly. You talking about the Eddie Boy dude. Yeah, see, I'm gonna find out who is Eddie Boy, bro. I'm gonna go find out. I'm scared to run some fucking content on them because I don't know what type of games they gonna play, but I'm gonna find out who Eddie Boy is because apparently whacking Eddie Boy is cool. I guess. No, they part of the group chat, allegedly.
So for the groupies who feel like I'm just trying to insert myself into some politics or whatever, listen, bro, I'm just going off what's being put down on the record. Eddie Boy said he don't know the man. At the same time, he's letting y'all know he has a dislike for Bear Claw. He don't like him. It's that simple. So while they try to make it seem like they just doing objective reporting and bringing y'all the information, in reality, these dudes are bringing y'all their opinions on these people based on how they personally feel about them. They're giving y'all their opinion on the case based on how they personally feel about them. But
them facts though.
Anyway, I want to keep this part going because this is where he gets into this whole telling shit. And I want y'all to see exactly how mixed up these dudes are.
And he ain't lying, bro. Don't play.
I can't stand this dude. He think he's slick. He's a particular type of individual that I already know he got down, and a lot of people think he didn't get down, but that's their own prerogative. That's okay. It really doesn't matter to me.
Y'all hear him? I already think he got down, but other people, he said, I already know he got down, but other people don't think so. Dude, you just said you think they gonna cooperate in the long run. That's what you just said last night, 2 nights ago. Well, I think in the long run they gonna cooperate. But now you on here saying that you know for a fact that he got down. Other people just don't think it. So saying that to say these dudes threshold, the criteria for whether or not they want to put a snitch jacket on somebody depends entirely on how they feel personally. An unbiased person would say, well, I haven't seen no documents saying that he cooperated, but I believe that he will eventually. But you just flat out on her saying, yeah, Bear Claw got down. I know he got down already. People don't want to believe it, but that's on them. I already know he did. How are you putting that jacket on that man like that? And mind y'all, this is the same Eddie boy that was crying and saying he gonna file a police report on somebody because they lying on me saying that I'm an FBI informant and I ain't. See what I'm saying? So
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We gotta find out who is this Eddie boy guy, man. Hey, shout out to Byron Blake. YouTube, I'm not harassing nobody. I'm not going to nobody. I'm just trying to see what's going on because we got some stuff coming. And 1090J and Ceddy got something coming that I don't know what might have it too. You know what I'm saying? But we just trying to see because I'm just confused. Like, how could y'all report to YouTube about cyberbullying and harassment? But that's mostly all y'all do on y'all channel. When you talking about people who done Reddit, who done snitch, they personal life, all that, bro. Like, it's crazy. And they be green lighting y'all content.
When it's you, even though I don't believe that's a lie at all, I really believe that, you are an informant. That's what I believe. That I don't believe that paperwork is fake. But when it's you ready to file a police report to save face and save your name. That's how sincere you claim to be about this topic. Even though, no civil case has come out, I didn't see no defamation claim being filed. So that tell y'all he was capped. He was just trying to throw a scare tactic out there. Anyway, when it's you doing all of that. But now that it's somebody else, you feel perfectly free to just say, yeah, he snitched. I know he told. With no paperwork or nothing. And that's what these guys want to do. They want to control the narrative. They want to control the landscape. So if you got somebody that's...
Them facts, bro. He ain't lying, bro. The same way how I was explaining about the Gucci Man, the AK, and Ceddy Nash, they wanted to control that narrative. The same way how they did with Lil Durk. They wanted to control that narrative and stick with the narrative they were saying, bro. Real talk, bro. It's all about controlling the narrative of what they sticking with. Because if people can believe in that narrative of what they saying, that's like some type of control. Especially when you got a person that's fighting against what you saying and they shit sound truthful. It's gonna be a problem when every time you say something, you got this person who constantly trying to talk about you don't know what you talking about. I see why they run the YouTube. Allegedly. I see why.
Out here actually being objective with the reporting and covering the case in a light that's unbiased, they gonna try to get you out of the way. They wasn't going after the channel because it was giving out false information. They was going after the channel because it was exposing stuff like this. It was exposing the fact that these guys are lying on people's names and giving y'all false narratives about this case just because they feel a way about these people personally. Now, let me show y'all how easily this can be disproven. Just let me show how by his own people though. And it ain't gonna be my words, it's gonna be his own people words. Y'all just heard him say he know that Bear Claw got down. Just a quick lesson on cooperation anyway. If Bear Claw had made any type of statement that was incriminating against Big U or anything that could be used against Big U,
Okay. That's what bro said. That's what bro said. That's what he said. That's how they allegedly, if you get what I'm saying, that's how they made that happen. Because like you said, he on Clubhouse. What whack? Remember I was telling y'all the group chat. You hit it right on the head. So I see how he came in the equation. I see how.
they would have got a severance. They would have said these guys have antagonistic defenses and they would have got a severance. Probably would have been some type of conflict of interest with them going in on these motions together and all of that shit. We would have heard about it. But just for the sake of, like I said, using these guys' own words against them, I want y'all to listen to what Wack has to say about Bear Claw, and then I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what how I see it from my point of view.
And that's the thing. It wasn't even outside people who did this to him. It was his inner circle. And that says a lot. Nigga, it was your inner circle, your friends.
He did it to himself, though. He got too big. He thought he was bigger than the program.
Yep, that's true.
The Bear Claw and all them niggas, they already told him, hey, bro, stop calling my phone. I'm not doing that. They told him already. Straight up.
That's karma. That is.
Now, just ask yourself, if Bear Claw cooperated from day one, because, you know, they all got picked up around the same time and he was released on bond. If he cooperated then, why the hell would Big U still be calling his phone asking for favors for him to say no in the first place? I don't even believe Bear Claw and Big U have communicated since this whole thing went down. I believe they restricted from communicating. But again, these dudes lie so much. All you got to do is just listen to the stories and you can see that they lying. This dude is saying Bear Claw cooperated from day one. This dude is saying, well, Bear Claw told Big U to stop calling him. He ain't doing this and that. If Big U was getting cooperated on by Bear Claw, he wouldn't have called him. I don't think Bear Claw would even answer the phone and say, hey, stop calling me if he cooperated. So you got to, like, this whole cooperation shit is a no-brainer anyway, because no documentation has said that he cooperated. No interview was given. None of that shit is in any type of paperwork. This whole Bear Claw cooperating thing is some shit that Eddie Boy conjured up.
See, I ain't got to do too much talking. I ain't got to say too much because y'all comprehend on what I was telling y'all. Now y'all see what I was saying? It's not a group. It's a group chat. It's a group chat, gang. Allegedly. They got their own. I ain't got to say it. You said it for me. So just imagine how many people is up in it. Allegedly. It's the group chat. The group chat that know the YouTube system. They can get you up out of here. Allegedly. Man, all right.
In his mind just to be able to say it. And he continues to push it and try to stand on it by saying other people don't believe it, but that's on them. This is what I think. If it's what you think, then it's not what you know. And it's that simple. But this is just an example of how far these guys are willing to go to make y'all believe that Big U is in a very, very bad situation. That's how far they willing to go. They willing to tell y'all that people are cooperating who not cooperating. They willing to tell y'all that statements were made that were not made, but the disdain in their voices cannot be hidden. The hatred cannot be hidden. And so he can't even bring y'all an update on the case without talking about how much he don't like Bear Claw. And we know that he don't like Big U. So it's obvious these guys is not going to get no non-biased reporting from you. He keeps saying, oh, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, though. These dudes keep trying to lie and say Big U got a huge win. Man, that was 5 videos ago. If he wanted to get his situation taken in front of a different judge and he was granted that, that's a win and a huge one. Because if there was no substance to his argument.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just so much I could say, bro. But if I was on Patreon, yeah, I can say what I want to say then. I can show some shit. I can call people, tap in, like we talk about certain stuff. Let y'all hear certain stuff. If it was Patreon, see, YouTube is like, it had to be members only, but it's still, when you do members only, YouTube still got access to know what's being talked about in that members only or subscribe only video. Regardless, they still got access to know what y'all was talking about up in there. So it's only the public, the people who ain't got a membership, they can't hear what's going on. But YouTube still can. Yeah, see, they won't think I'm gonna have to transition and go to another platform just to be on the safe side. Like, I'm gonna have to run both of them at the same time. I'm gonna have to, because, man, I know for a fact, bro. I was surprised that I even got through the door, especially on that content I was doing on Hernandez Govan. Y'all probably ain't looked at them videos that I did on Black Youngster, Hernandez Govan. It's a couple names I slipped up and said, but if you was listening, you'll know what names I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? But, man, they green lighted this shit. And I had a lot of people rocking with me when I was talking about that Govan shit. Govan, Big Shook. You know what I'm saying? The old video up on my channel, like all on about the $800 play, the Black Youngster, how Big Jook had to come in the play, the Pressure World, and they green lighted it. Or the stuff I said about Ceddy Nash, they green lighted it. But I still be thinking like, damn, I wonder if them niggas will wake up and just wanna press that button. Cause you know, I see the type of games allegedly that they play on here. I see it.
They would say, we don't feel a need to put this in front of a different judge because this motion can be dismissed right on its face. It's not substantial. That's it. It's that simple, bro. But again, you know, you got the hater brigade whose job is to bring y'all narratives that's gonna make these guys look a certain way. These dudes are, like I said, crossing over into witness tampering, colluding with witnesses. It's a lot of stuff going on in this case. that makes me feel like he has a chance to beat it too. Because regardless of how much evidence and information they gather up, the method used to gather that information also matters. So if you got guys out here pressuring witnesses to make them go in and say certain things, or guys organizing phone calls between witnesses and suspects to create a narrative, then how do you expect that to stand? How do you expect a search warrant based on Big Dale's word to stand when there's evidence that Big Dale's word is being guided by WAC 100's ideas?
You heard what he said, bro? He said it's evidence, bro, that Big Dale was guided by WAC 100, bro. You know, Big Dale, I guess, supposed to been the dude who helped lined all this stuff up with Big U. I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? But man, this finna get deep, bro. Real talk, this finna get deep, bro. I think we got 2 more clips to play.
This is crazy.
And
even more crazy is the fact that somebody who was just on here complaining about having a snitch jacket put on him, even though there was black and white. Pay attention to this. Eddie Boy was mad because he got called a federal informant when there's actually paperwork that says he was federally informed.
a whole lot, bro.
He's saying the
Whole lot,
paperwork fake. If the paperwork fake,
a whole lot.
then you should have taken a step to prove that. You couldn't prove that, so the only thing left for you to do was to try to silence the person who put it out. That's it. That's why they went after that channel. They didn't go after that dude channel because it was putting out false information. You putting out false information. We looking at it. We looking at you right here saying that somebody is snitching and you ain't even seen no paperwork. Just talking about what you believe. While not a single document has even suggested that he gave up information on dude. So, yeah, man. I'm going to wrap this one up. Y'all see what's going on. Hit that hype button before you get up out of here.
We finna get to it, bro. Let me go play this other clip. Go play this other one. Yup. Okay. I think I played that one. Yup. Here you go. We got this one, and this one. Cause this 6 minutes, this 7 minutes, this 10 minutes, this 11 minutes. So yup.
Top of the top, man. I got to get this word out here to y'all real quick because I know a lot of people coming and looking for the video. I recently did a video on the Ceddy Nash and Big Bank interview, and the video was removed. I went to sleep. I woke up. The video was removed for harassment and cyberbullying. Now, of course, the video included some paperwork on the cop calling Crip Ceddy Nash. And it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what happened to the video. A lot of people in the comments of the Perspective with Bank interview were saying, hey, this dude is the police. Bank, what's up with you steady interviewing the police? And he was actually going through the comment section trying to argue with people about why he ain't the police. And what this tells me is that he actually saw the comments where people were saying my name, and you know what I'm saying? It tells me that he saw these things. So, of course, he did, you know, what people like him do. And he went and filed a complaint with YouTube claiming that I was harassing.
I told y'all, bro. The dog case is going to be happening again soon, this time in the feds. And they are slowly rounding folks up. So that would be a good subject to check into before folks start going crazy on here. Yeah, because they got straight drop they had called in. Before y'all got off last night, bro, I went found the video. This straight drop was live on Instagram before the feds got them. And if you heard their voice then, the voice from that do sound like straight drop. it just sound like he got like a little older with it, you know what I'm saying? But they do sound like, bro. So that was like, damn, they got to be the real straight drop who had called in and did it. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely, yeah, you know I'm gonna get back on that dog thing because that's how I came in doing the dog shit. Dog finesse 2 times, no cap, and honeycomb. You know what I'm saying? But I still be like to hear what type of stuff they be saying because I be wanting to see how the people be believing what they be saying, bro, and it don't be facts. But you see what's going on with Ceddy Nash.
So, of course, he did, what people like him do. And he went and filed a complaint with YouTube claiming that I was harassing and cyberbullying him. So the video was removed from YouTube. What gets me is these dudes are the same dudes who are constantly harassing and like, listen, if you listen to the interview, the Perspectives with Bank interview, I'm not going to use the clip because they sending out copyright claims for the clip for some reason.
Alright. That's why I never reacted to that big bank and Ceddy Nash stuff, bro. Real talk. Now the Charleston White stuff, I've been precautious with it because Charleston White responding, YouTube letting it go through the algorithm on OG Murder side and its content. So you know what I'm saying, but that's why I didn't run that big bank stuff, bro. After the ass told by JP dude struck my channel, I damn near had to probably take off one of these days, bro. Before I go outside, I gotta go back and look at all my channels and probably put a couple of them bitches on private or some shit. Cause I don't know who will hit that green light, you know what I'm saying? Or I hate to say it, man. I ain't trying to say it like that. I probably got to delete them bitches, bro. Like certain ones. Cause I wouldn't even expect dude to even do that. And his whole channel is reuse content. That's what everybody up here do. Reuse content, bro. Compton Rick Rock. King AK-47. Ceddy Nash. DJ Academics. Vlad. It's a dude named As Told by JP. He do a whole lot of the hip hop deep dive stuff, but his name is As Told by JP. So I ain't do nothing but the Aaliyah shit. I ain't had number like 700 views off of it, but I'm looking like, bro, you got a whole somebody had got me. They got me one time. They were like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good though. That's why I be trying to stop and talk as I let it play because I don't know who will do it. Now, No Jumper, he ain't never did it. Whack 100, he ain't do it. Charleston White ain't did it yet. And Ceddy Nash ain't did it yet. But